Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air here, it's Young. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Xavier Leggett, the target on that throw. So 2nd down coming up. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. This is Dowdle on 2nd down. He won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Come on, 38, 22 needles. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side.
Here we go. 10 black. Cut.
They're going for it, Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Darnold off the play action. His first throw is an interception. J.C. Horn to pick it off. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But, boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Gets him on the in route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
10.
3rd down run with Dowdle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Let's go now.
They send a man in motion.
Green.
Young on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Young working from the gun. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Play fake, Darnold. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Panthers take possession along the 32-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Black shot. Set.
From the pistol, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 26-yard line.
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Emanwari.
52 blaster.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running left, here's Walker. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
15 yards on the
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Ready. Real set.
Staying with Walker. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
On 3rd down, Walker. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. From his own end zone, it's Young. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. 560. 10 black. Ready.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Got it.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
Here we go. 10 cycles. Cut.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. That's him on a quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's 4th down.
Set. Go.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Darnold. We're still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down.
23-yard attempt.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And the Panthers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
43 rail. Here we go. Here we go. Red. 38. Cut. Cut.
On play action, here's Young. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Young back to it after the pick. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
17 at the 18-yard line.
Cheetah.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Drill. 52. Set.
Young to throw it. Caught, nice gain left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
22 middle.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Trouble, 38. Ready.
To the air on first down. Young. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
52 blaster. Ready. Shot. 17. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 20.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set. Yellow, 22. Needle blue. Set, huh?
Again, it's Young. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Blue striker. Hut.
First down, Young. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Black 40. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Here's Young again. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Catch is made in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get their first points of this game just before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, this is ETN. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, second and 10. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 22 out of that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Here we go, side.
Rolling on first, here's Darnold. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by the rookie from Texas A&M. And the Panthers will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. Out of the gun, Young. Oh no, they get him yet again. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
You know what, with yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Go, side. Red 80. Side.
Will give up the gut to Walker. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down. Walker's going to get it again. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
We're going side.
Running with Walker again. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Hubbard with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Striker, set, hut. 30, ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
First down. First and
Watch
10
out
at the
now. 10
33-yard
strike,
line.
yellow, 22. Set, hut.
Young working from the gun. On him quick, and they bring him down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
At the 28-yard
Even
line.
from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Ready. Black, 95. Set, hut.
Rush coming for Young. Finds him over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. Keeps himself upright. Tedero McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now Darnold off the play action. Look at that power, deep left side. And they pick him off again! And the Panthers take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
On the ball.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Here, ready.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Play fake, Darnold. This is Cox, that's Cook. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. Walker on first down. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That's Cup on the slant. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he could move those chains. Third down, 1 yard to go. Walker trying to run for the first. Running in the red zone. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
26. Panthers 14. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. They've got a man in motion.
Red, 38. Ready?
Young on first and 10. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
Ready, set.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down.
Rail, yellow. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
A second down throw for Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here we go, here we go. 6.
To throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
when you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. The give now to Walker. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They've got first down here from the 36. Walker now from the gun. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running backs, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Handoff running left, Walker. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go, set.
Now Darnold, 4th down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And when you steal away 5 possessions in a game, Brock, you are going to win the majority of the time. It's a victory built a lot on those turnovers as their defense takes center stage for a change. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Charlotte.